Hey, good morning, Larissa. Screencast 23 right now showing you those gloomy gray skies. This is on our Breckenridge camera. You can see some of the winds up there, some of those low-lying clouds at our highest elevations. Here they are on our Delano Chamber of Commerce camera. A very gray and gloomy day. And we did have a brief shot at that rain, but as I showed you earlier, it is clearing out of the way. So you can see at 8 a.m. this morning with that system moving on shore, it had a little bit of snow for Northern California and some very heavy downpours up near Redding. And it continued throughout the morning. Now it's lifting just a little bit up against the Sierras now. A couple more sprinkles trying to move on shore into our area, but really the bulk of it already gone. And even then, we only saw just a little tiny bit. The west side got a good dose of some healthy sprinkles, and then as it moved through, Taft got a bit. But as it came toward Bakersfield, just a tiny band of rain, and then it was gone. The cells breaking up quickly, evaporating because we've had such dry and warm conditions. It's really drying up everything that's trying to fall from these clouds, and now clearing out of the way. So another slight chance that we could see some sprinkles throughout the day, but our futurecast keeps the bulk of everything still well to the north. Maybe overnight you saw that brief flash of green. That may be a couple more sprinkles trying to move onshore. But again, with all the heating we have this afternoon, that's going to enhance that evaporation once again. So keeping an eye on the sky for the next day or so, but the only chance of rain we had has already come and gone because you can see that system bending a little bit now. It's kind of stalled right here. Low pressure system pushing in behind it. So it's getting that weird curvature and it's drying up with clear skies just off the coast. The nice thing is our air quality in the good range because all of this fresh air has pushed in and gotten those pollutants out of the way. Still mixing up all of our pollens though. Trees, mulberry, sweet gum, and ash especially still very high for this time of year. Mid-70s for almost everyone out there later today. 76 in Bakersfield, Arvin, and Taft. Again, warm enough to enhance that evaporation. Clouds still sticking around. Winds from the northwest at 5 to 15 miles an hour this afternoon. Up in the mountains, you're seeing 70s for Lake Isabella and Kernville. Mid to upper 60s for everyone else, socked in with those clouds, and a 10 to 25 mile an hour breeze for you. You could get a slight chance of sprinkles later on this afternoon because as the winds come up the mountains, they could try and squeeze out just a little bit out of those clouds. But again, just a slight chance for that. No rain chances for our deserts. 85 in Ridgecrest, mid to upper 70s for everyone else. And with the southwest wind at 10 to 25 miles an hour there, that could be kicking up some blowing dust, not just today, but into the weekend. And you can see that here on our 7-day because even though we're talking about that slight chance of rain today, a bit of that cloud cover sticks around tomorrow and it'll be breezy both days here in the valley. And then we calm down, clear out a little bit for the weekend. Early next week, we start a warming trend that will possibly bring us to 80 degrees by Wednesday. In the Kern River Valley, I have you windy for today, tomorrow, and into Saturday because as that system moves out of the area, we're going to set up a northwest flow of wind that will come rushing down the valley, kind of funneled right into our region, and then it has to squeeze through the passes, which is why these cities see all of this wind this time of year. Your temperature is pretty mild, though. In the mountains, even though we are talking about the briefest of sprinkles for you, no snow out there, simply too warm. Windy and in the 60s today, 50s tomorrow, but quickly back in those 60s for Saturday. I'm hoping to bring you to the 70s with that warm up coming next Wednesday. And so the roller coaster continues.
I know, 58 to 71 in a couple of days.
Yeah.
All right, definitely roller coaster. Thank you, Elena.